Okay, let's go. You coming, Sebastian? All right, Teddy. What day is it? Sunday, about 4 o'clock. 70 degrees. Got really humid. And it's starting to cloud up. We have a rainy day tomorrow. Yesterday was great. It was cloudy, but it was windy, and it wasn't as nearly as humid. So I got a lot of stuff done outside yesterday. All right, so you can see we're getting the late season color on the hydrangea. Hi, Misha. Yeah, sweetheart. Sebastian, I think, is staying in. Sorry to disappoint. He's the vet got a little overzealous doing some trimming on him, and he's very uncomfortable in his nether regions. As you can see, Teddy, you want to demonstrate the butternut squash is stretching far out into the yard. And we have, I did go inside, and there's at least 3 that look like they're maturing. And what's going out into the yard, there's one there that looks like it may make it. This one here, I don't think there's anything at the end yet, but this monster here, getting big and turning color. So there's that big one. There's this big one in here. And then this one here, a little bit closer to normal size. But you can see we still got a lot of flowers, both male and female. Our corn stalks are drying nicely. So we're going to be using that for some yard decorations. And there's a nice sky over there. Sunflowers. Pretty much all about the squashes and the sunflowers this week. Nice thing with the breeze yesterday, I'll tack it on at the end. I did get some footage. We're not going all the way down the path, but you're welcome to join me around the yard, buddy. He's mad. He wanted to go for a walk today. His dad was involved in another project. You can still go around the yard. Come on, let's look at the flowers. Yeah, so this sunflower still, I don't know if there's any more flowers yet to come out, so what's here might be it. The rest of them are starting to go to seed. You can see we still have a little bit of the purple bee balm, especially around that side and toward the back here. And this red bee balm still hanging in there. Got some more lilies that opened up this weekend and earlier in the week too. The ones earlier in the week are fading, but we're running out of things to flower other than the sunflowers at this point. But this little patch here, this top one here, the second one, got some good color. And then the ones over here starting to open. And we have this taller Mexican sunflower and then a couple of shorter ones back there too. Teddy, want to come around this side? Come on. Come on, Teddy. Pretty much down to mostly wild stuff growing. This here down below the chicken coop. Some nice color there. And then you can just get an idea of looking up. Now the donkey area that used to be all dry and down to bare earth, and now look at it. You got on the left, you got the pumpkin coming down, and to the right of the screen we have that inkberry, chokeberry. It's the stuff the birds like there. So let's get up there and see what's going on. cutting the grass yesterday, you could get that different scent to it. It's got that sweeter end of summer scent to it. And I bet if I zoom in, you can start picking out some of the orange peeking through there with some of the pumpkins. Happy hydrangea. The late afternoon sun hitting it. Bees over there. So the flower pots and stuff, they're still. That's a nice thing about having the little ones here. You always got a little bit of color to look forward to, even as the bigger plots are kind of getting played out. But that nasturtium, that is a winner every time in my book. So we're going to be doing a lot more nasturtium next year. Looking forward to how much farther the purple dragon is going to spread up through here. Also, that's how much is grass filled in. So I had about a month ago I had come in with the string trimmer and just cleaned up some of this, but it's really filling in quite a bit. Alright, so here's an update on the dill. You can see how much that's grown. Just a few short weeks. The sweet potato is now pretty much filling up that whole little stone circle. These potatoes fell down. I'm thinking it was probably a combination of the wind, and it got kind of cool last night. I got up this morning, it was 44 degrees out. Alright, here's a picture up against the rock. Get the gate in. Bring the phone close to me as possible. So, I left these guys in here because I wanted to give one last good footage of going through here where you could see the pumpkins in the patch. And then I gotta get these out of here. Well, the ones that are ripe anyway, because as you can see, there's another one there that's ripening. That one's ready. There is one hiding back there. I'll try to get it from the top. Then there's another one in there. Can you see it there? That's the one I was going to try to get from the top. And we decided we're going to start using some of them just for decorations because there's going to be too much here to process. Even flattening it and putting it in the freezer, we're just going to have lots, and it's going to take forever boiling all that down. So, but it's neat to get to see them in the patch. So, I do have footage of the sunflowers up here swaying in the winds yesterday. I'll tack that on at the end, and we'll do some more. Here's another one waiting to ripen. Here's another one waiting to ripen. And can't get it. Oh, those leaves are still there, but yeah, there's that big one. So just amazed with how the transformation has come along. Dee picked a couple of handfuls of banana peppers this morning, and you can barely tell there's so many. So there's that big yellow one there. That's, well, the orange one just to its left. You see it's tipping over from the weight, and it's got the multiple flowers. But that was the tallest one. But that one is second tallest. And then this one in the front with the multiples, it's leaning over. And the initial one, those already turned into seed in there. The birds are going to be so happy. So I'm looking forward to coming out here, and I'll probably get a bunch of the chickadees and everybody up on there. Mexican sunflowers starting to come in. So that's 2 on back here, 3, 4. Yep. Over here, under here. Still got those little fuzzy ones back here going. This one finally finished and turned into seed. That little one down there. And these other guys, they may make an appearance. As long as it stays pretty warm. Look at this guy, they almost at the same time. And this big fuzzy one here. And when they start to go, the fuzzy ones, you can see that they'll still turn to seeds in the center there. One of the Mexican sunflowers, 2 there, multiple now across the top. So these tomatoes, look at these groupings in here. Look at how thick that's growing. Good group up here. They're small, but might as well hit the eggplants. So we did pick some, and this one here still has, oh, there's still 4 on this one. These are starting to get bigger through here. This one here is the size of an apple, good size apple. Oh yeah, let me check these beans. Little froggies again. So, yep, this is about the size for these that we expect. And now that it's starting to thin out in here, I want to see if I can get and show some of these striped beans here. See that in there? Excuse me, sunflower. Here's another one back here. So they're down there. That one's actually starting to feel a little dry, a little leathery. Just a matter of getting around to all of them. And something's been coming in and enjoying some of the lower sunflowers here. Over here too, chewing half the head. This one here just kind of reaching in the back and getting. So I'm suspecting it's kind of a chipmunk or something that can reach up and grab them. Otherwise, if it were the birds, it'd probably be, you know, just sitting on the top and doing it. Yeah, more of these Mexican sunflowers. Look at this color on there. Isn't that unreal? Oop. Wrong zone. I think the rain tomorrow is just going to be rain. I don't think heavy winds or anything. We got a little bit of the outer effects from the Hurricane Lee that went up the East Coast. I think we had some gusts around 20, a little higher than 20. It wasn't too bad. Some strong, stiff winds throughout the day, but nothing to knock over lawn furniture. So this one here. And 2 others on there. Yeah, and that's about it. So, like I said, we'll be getting those cut probably Tuesday evening. I'll see what I got looking like for time. Just get them lopped, get them off the soft soil so they can really start drying out good. And just waiting for the rest of the stuff in the garden to be ready. So those butternut we'll be keeping an eye on. Obviously the tomatoes we'll keep going with. Already starting to clean up a little bit, getting the hoses squared away a little bit. Gotta start thinking about winter. Gotta start thinking about what fountains we're gonna put in, what decorations to take out. A lot of these tiki torches, we leave some out in the winter, but no point in having a lot of it get damaged. So there's nasturtiums over on this side, starting to dry out too. Getting a lot less new flowers, new growth. But a lot of leaves, a lot, vigorous with the leaves. Vinca vine, looking up here, I'm seeing some new growth in the back here, so that's still going. And if I remember from last year, that started going until we started getting the really hard frosts. Even up on these tree planters here, which there's nothing in the soil. This was one of our big spider plants that we took outside because it looked like it was dead, and we just noticed yesterday that nope, it's coming back. So anyway, what are you doing, Misha? You hunting? What you got? Something good? Or should I turn the camera away? You chased something in there. Thank you for hunting. I appreciate it. All right, so yeah, it's starting to wind down, but thanks for keeping with me throughout the summer. Of course, we'll keep posting through the fall, and I'm going to try to put together, dig up the old footage and see what we can do for seeing how it looked at the beginning and going through to, the end of the season. But halfway through September, I leave on that blue sky there, and I do apologize on behalf of Sebastian. I'm sure he'll be feeling a lot better next week, but thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you next week. You say, puppy? You want to say hi? Okay, next week will be better.